It's a line, yes. Line, shape, angles. Directly we can draw the angles. Array, very good, Avadut. Circle, yes. Plane, line, yes. So these are the basic things according to you that we can draw by using a point. Yes, segment, yes. Segment. So do you know, I'm just giving you a points that you know or not, just tell me about that, okay? So point, you know that, what is the point? What we call the point, okay? Then a plane. Do you know the definition of plane, or can we define a plane? This is what a plane. Can we define a plane? It's a flat surface, yes. We can't define, this is undefined figure. This is undefined term in a geometry, okay? Then this is what a line. I'm drawing here a line. Can we define a line? Yes. How, Ashwin? How we can define a line, beta? Yes. We can extend it. Actually, it is undefined. It is not measurable. Okay. But definition, if you are talking about the definition, then we can define it. Okay. Undefined. Why we are calling it undefined? Why we are calling it undefined? That plane and line. Why we are calling it undefined? Because, yes, because it has an undefined, indefined measurement, because we can extend this line on both direction, and same for a plane, we can extend it on a all four directions. So they are called as a undefined. They are called as a undefined term in a geometry. Okay. Now the next point. Now the next is how to write down a plane, or how to mention a line. Okay. Yes, Ashwin, it's right. Now suppose these are the points, or I'm just drawing here a line. I'm just drawing here a line, and there I'm going to mention the points. Okay. So generally what we do, generally we mention the 0. Yes, we mention the 0 in the middle. Then on a left side, which numbers are there? On the left side, which numbers are there? Very good, negative. So negative number 0, then -1, -2, -3, and -4, and so on. Okay. Yes. And on the right side, it's a positive number. So after 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Yes. So here we got what we called it. It's a, as we are mentioning numbers on a line, so it is called number line. What we call it? Number line. Okay. Now some numbers are given here, and they have a particular measure. Here it is 1 unit, here it is 1 unit, here it is 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1, 1, 1. Okay. सब में एक जैसा डिफरेंस है, एक जैसा डिस्टेंस है. Okay. Now suppose I am giving them a name. Name is, it's O, P, Q, R, and S. Okay, and here A, B, C, and D. Okay, now we have to find out the distance. Now they have a particular distance, this point have a particular distance. Now we have to suppose find out the distance that is denoted by D in between 2 points. Which 2 points? Suppose it is R and A. R, comma, A. How can you find out the distance between the 2 points? How can you find it out? According to you, what is the distance between the point R? Yes, Aditya. You can send the answer in a chat box. Some are saying 3 units, some are saying 4, some are saying 5. Okay. So most of the students are sending the answer that is a 4 unit. Okay. Okay. So how it is 4? How did you find it out 4? Okay, middle alphabet. Okay, okay. Lower your hand, Aditya, now. So here, according to you, if you are going to find out the distance, how will you find out 1 unit? It's a 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, and 4 unit. From R to A, it is how many units? 4 units. Yes. But now the method we have, that is to find out the distance between 2 points is, first of all, we have to just check these are the points A, B, C, D. Shardul, these are the points A, B, C, D, O, P, Q, R, S, and they have a particular coordinates. These all are what? The coordinates. S, coordinate of S is 4, coordinate of R is 3, coordinate of Q is 2, coordinate of P is 1, coordinate of O is 0, A is -1, B is -2, like this. Okay. Now just tell me the coordinate of R. What is the coordinate of R? Coordinate of R. It's 3. Very good. So coordinate of R is 3. Okay. And coordinate of A. It's a -1. Yes. It's a -1. Which number is greater over here? 3 or -1? Yes. It's a 3 is greater than. Okay. Greater than -1. Now to find out the distance between 2 points, we have a formula. What is that? The formula is, to find out the distance between 2 points, the formula is greater coordinate. Greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate. So which one is the greater coordinate? The coordinate of R, that is 3. Coordinate of R, that is 3. And this sign is for a formula. So keep it as it is. And what is the smaller coordinate? Write down that one in a bracket. What is the smaller coordinate? That is -1. Okay. Now, according to the sign rule, minus minus here are in a minus minus. Minus minus will be the plus. Yes. So we are just changing this sign. So minus minus will be the plus, and here 1 as it is. So 3 plus 4, 3 plus 1, it is 4 units. As we don't know it is in a centimeter or a meter, so you must have to put there a units. Okay. Likewise, you have to find out the distance between 2 points. Getting? greater coordinate minus the smaller coordinate. Okay. Now the next. Here we have to find out the distance between 2 points again. That is S and C. S and C. What is the coordinate of S? What is the coordinate of S? Those who are asking me the formula, please reply. What is the coordinate of S? That is 4. Okay. And what is the coordinate of C? -3. Okay. Which one is the greater one? 4 or -3? 4 is the greater one. So we must have to subtract the smaller coordinate from the greater coordinate. So write down the greater coordinate first, that is 4. Okay. And in a formula, greater coordinate minus smaller coordinate, minus sign is there. So write down as it is. Very good, Vedant. And now the smaller coordinate is -3. Smaller coordinate is -3. Now what should be the next step? What should be the next step? It's a 4 as it is, minus will be the plus and 3. So 4 plus 3, how much it is? 7 unit. 7 units. Okay. Understood? How to find out distance between the 2 points? Okay. You can cross check it. You can cross check it again. How you have to cross check it? Okay, we are doing here. S to R, it is 1 unit. Q to R to Q, it is 2 unit. Then it is 3, it is 4, it is 5, it is 6, and it is 7. Cross verify it. Okay. So this is the method to find out the distance between the 2 points. I hope no one has any doubt. Okay. Thank you, Shardul. So here, yes, Aditi. So here the concept of to find out the distance between the 2 points on a number line is done. Okay. Now, yes, beta, yes. O means origin. Now, to clear some concept, I am going to show you a video. Okay. So, just wait.
Four-faced net, we can make a cube with 4 faces.
This is not for
with
you.
2 sides open by folding the net. Geometry. Geometrical terms, namely point, line, lines.
Just wait. Huh? Is it audible? Okay.
Segment, plane, etc. are from the foundation of geometry. These terms cannot be precisely defined. However, we give examples to illustrate the meaning of these terms. Let us begin the geometry by a point. Point. A A point is a dot made by a finely sharpened pencil. It has no size, means it has no length, breadth, or height. It is represented by a capital letter. Point P, point Q, point A, point R, point T. Line. A line or a straight line has length only. It has no breadth or thickness. It may be extended in both directions infinitely. Look at the line drawn below. This is line AB or BA. It can be written as AB or BA. Let's find a line by paper folding activity. Take a sheet of paper and fold it. When you open the fold, you will find a crease formed. This gives the idea of a straight line. Ray. Observe the sun, a torch, and an electric bulb. Rays of light are given out from them. A ray is therefore denoted by an endpoint and an arrowhead. We cannot determine the length of a ray. This is ray AB. It can be written as AB. Remember, ray AB is not equal to ray BA. Line segment. A line segment is a part of a line. It has two endpoints, thus it can be drawn on a sheet of paper. The endpoints can be named by letters, say A and B. The length of a line segment can be measured. This is the line segment AB. A line segment can be drawn vertically, horizontally, or slanting. Drawing and measuring line segments. Measuring line segments. Let's learn to measure the length of a line segment using a ruler. Place the edge of the scale showing centimeters along the line segment AB. Adjust the scale in such a way that 0 mark of the scale is at the point A. Read the scale at the point B. Here the mark of the scale is 7 centimeter. So, the length of the line segment AB is 7 centimeter. Drawing line segments. Let's learn to draw a line segment of given length, say 6 centimeter, using a ruler. Place the scale on the paper, mark 2 points A and B and the marks 0 and 6 respectively. Keeping the scale evenly, move the pencil from A to B along the edge of the scale. The length of the line segment is 6 centimeter. Angles. Look at the following figure.
Okay. Have you understand that all? What is the point? What is the line? What is the ray? And what is the segment? Is it clear now? Okay. So here I am drawing, this is the point A. Okay. And now I am drawing here a line. So what is the name of this? What is the name of this line? What is the name of this line? Yes. It's a segment, Tirth. Yes. It's not a ray. It's not a segment. It's a line. 3 letters are given on a line. So you can name it in a 3-way. You can name it in a 3-way. How? Line PQ, line PR, or line RQ. Getting? Just a minute. How could you name it? Line PQ or line PR or yes Ashwin, line, yes Soumya, line, you can name it as a line PQ, line PR or line RQ. Okay, use any two letters. If three are given, any two letters you can use and mention it by a line. Now the next is, now the ray. Now as we know that the line we can extend on a both side. There is no measure for a line, but here suppose a starting point is given, and if you are extending this on a one side only, extending this on a one side only, and this point is suppose O and this is suppose W. What is this? What we call this? Very good, Aditya. Very good. Yes, Soumya, Ashwin, Sanchit. Very good. It's a ray because it is only in a one direction, that we called as a ray. So what is the name of this ray? Name of the ray is, yes, O W. Can we take the name of the ray like this? Who are saying it is a line? You are not getting the concept of a line. Samira, it's wrong. It's not a line. It's a ray. As we can extend this only on one direction, this is what a ray. Line we can extend in a both directions. This is the ray OW. Can we write down this ray in a WO? WO? No, very good. Why it is so? As it is a ray, it should be get extended in one direction. So we have to take the first point or starting point to in a naming. Okay, in a naming. So O is the base starting point and in a W is the second point. So we can extend on that direction only. Getting? Okay. So here the ray concept is clear, I hope. The next point is, yeah, very good. Yes. Next is, this is the line. Line can we name in a single one, that is line L, line M, line N, anything. Or if the 2 points are there, that is PQ. So we can name it as a line PQ also. Or you can mention it line L also. Most of the time in a figure we use like this, line L, line M, line N. Okay. Now this is the line, and suppose these two are the points, and distance between these 2 points can we measure? These are the 2 points already shown on a line. The distance between the 2 points, yes, very good. Janvi, we can measure that point. We can measure that distance. Yes, suppose हमने यहाँ पे 0 रखा and till here it is suppose 7. So what is the measure of this segment? It is 7 unit. So we can measure it, no? We can measure it. So it has 2 endpoints. What it has? 2 endpoints. So this is called a segment. This is called segment, but it is a part of a line, so it is called line segment. No, I am not saying that this line is ended. I am saying that we can measure the 2 point distance between the 2 points on a line. Yes, segment PQ, line segment PQ. Getting? We can measure it. So we called it, not just calling it a say line, So that's why, as we can measure it as a 2 points, that's why we are calling it line plus a line and segment. Getting line segment PQ. Getting the difference between, yes, you can write it down in a, you can write down in this form, line segment QP also, because if you are starting with the Q, it gets end on a P, and if you are starting at the P, it get ends on a Q. Okay, so getting the difference between ray, line segment. Yes, you can call it like that. Now the next point is about collinear and non-collinear. Yes, you can draw the infinite points on a number line. Already they are present, but if you wanted to mention some points on a number line, you can. How it is if it is a number line? Suppose here I am showing a 1 point. Yes, very good. This is the second point, 3 point. Okay, so how many segments we have? One segment, two segment, or bigger one, it is bigger one, it is 3 segment. 3 segment तैयार हो गए because of the 3 points. Okay, now the next point is collinear and non-collinear. One student sent me the answer, Sudhir Kumar Patak something, the definition of collinear. Now, how many students know about the collinear, the concept of collinear? Very good, Aditya. This is the line, and if I am mentioning these all points on a number line, or suppose I am drawing here. Okay, very good. So you know that from a 6th standard what is collinear and non-collinear. Very good. So this, suppose these 4 points are given. So if we can draw a single line from that all 4 points, that we called collinear. Yes. Now the secondly is, suppose I am drawing this all 4 points. Can we draw a single line from them? No, it's not possible. It will be get zigzag. So this is not a line. Okay, यहाँ पे एक रे तैयार हो गया. Here one ray we got from, this is the starting point and this is the ray. This is the starting point and this is the ray. And from here, what we get? This what we called it? 2 end points. So it is a segment. So this is not a line. It is the combination of rays and a segment. Okay. So these all 4 points, we called it as a non-collinear. What we called it as a non-collinear. Okay. Yes, Aditya. If they are not on a same line, then we called it as a non-collinear. Now the next point is about the distance and betweenness. Distance and betweenness. Yes, Rishi. No, if you are saying that these 4 points are there, so already they are in the same plane. If you are drawing a line, they are also in the same plane. What we are talking here about, if these all 4 points or whatever the 3 4 points, if there exist on a single line or single line can pass through all the 4 points, so then we are calling that collinear. If one of the point of that is out of the line, then it is called non-collinear. Now distance and betweenness. Suppose here is a line and 3 points are there like P, Q and R. Okay. The distance between PQ is 4 and distance between the QR is 3. Distance between PQ and distance between QR is 3. Now I am just adding them. So distance of PQ plus distance of QR. Getting this one? Getting this one? Distance of PQ, distance of QR. What is the distance of PQ? It's a 4. And what is the distance of QR? It's a 3. Shardul, 4 plus 3 is not 6, it's a 7. So what is it? 7. Okay. So this total distance should be in between P and R. Means distance of PR should be the 7. Is it? Is it? Addition of PQ and QR is equal to the distance of PR. If here the left and right side both are equal, in this case we know that they are equal. If the left and right side both are equal, then and then only we can call it that Q is in between them. Q is in between P and R. Yes? Q is in between P and R. Why it is so? Because the addition of PQ and QR is equal to the distance of PR. Yes. Okay. Now I'm just changing the numbers now. Okay. Then you have to tell me that this is definition of collinear. How many times I explained that collinear point to you? Somebody will tell me. Collinear. What is the collinear? How many times I explained that one? It's near about 4 to 5 times. If there exists a line passing through 3 or more distinct points, then the point is called collinear, otherwise they are non-collinear points. This is the particular definition. Okay. Now here I am just mentioning A, B and C. I am adding here the distance between AB is 5 and distance between BC is 4. Now suppose I am this distance between AC. What will be the distance between AC? It's a 9. Okay. So here distance of AB plus distance of BC is equal to the distance of AC. So it's AB is 5, distance of AB is 5, distance of BC is 4 and the distance of AC is 9. So 5 plus 4 is 9 is equal to 9. As left and right both sides are equal, then and only then we called it this point B is in between the A and C, because the addition of 4 and 5 is a 9. So B is in between A and C. Okay. Now I'm giving you one question about the betweenness, that you have to tell me the given point is between or not. Now here distance of RS, I'm not showing a number line now, is 8. Distance of ST is equal to 6 and distance of RT is equal to 4. As we already know that on a number line, suppose these three are points, this one is a bigger one distance. Yes, this one is a bigger one. Now which number is bigger one here? Out of these three, which number is bigger one? Yes, that is 8. That means we have to add the remaining two smaller distances. Yes, that means we have to add remaining two smaller distances. Okay, so distance of ST plus distance of RT, these are the two smaller distances. It must be equal to the distance of, that is the bigger number, RS. Getting what I am doing? The addition of two smaller distances is equal to the bigger number. Let's find it out. ST is 6 and RT is 4, and the bigger distance is given 8. Bigger distance is given 8. Or either we can do it like this. So what is the distance? 6 plus 4, it's a 10. The distance, addition of these two is what? It's 10. Is it equal to the bigger distance? No. So how can we write down? First of all, the addition of two smaller distances, is not equal to the greater distance, the bigger distance is not equal to the addition of two smaller distances, that is ST and RT. Is not equal because it is given 8 and we find it out, the addition is 10. So they are not equal. So the betweenness is exists here or not? First of all, as their distances are not equal, that means first of all they are non-collinear. They are non-collinear, वो एक लाइन पे प्रेजेंट ही नहीं होंगे. Okay, they are non-collinear, and that's why the relation of betweenness does not exist. Okay, the relation of betweenness does not exist. So this question from your exercise, one more question I am going to take from this. Distance of PR is given 7, distance of PQ is given 10, and distance between QR is given 3. Which two we have to add? First of all, the bigger one, we will write it down. Distance of PQ is given 10. Then remaining two we have to add. Yes, that is distance of PR plus distance of QR. So what is the PR? Is 7 plus distance of QR is 3. So what is the answer of this? It's 10. So that's why, yes, distance of PQ is equal to the addition of PR plus QR. So they are collinear. First of all, they are PQR. The points PQR are what? Collinear points. Yes, but which point is in a between? How can you find out betweenness? Here exists because they are collinear. Point R. How it is? Because in this two, what is common? That is R is common. Yes. So R is exists in between P and Q. How will you write it down? I'm just telling you. Yes, very good. P R Q. In this way, we can mention that R is in between P and Q.